what do you think are also another challenges that companies are facing to adopt inclusive marketing in their organizations?
There's a whole range of interlinked challenges if people aren't thinking in an inclusive way. Firstly, identifying the products that might be most suitable and defining the features and functions that might be most usable and delightful to the broadest audience. Organisation will create a really consistent experience that generates, significant value to people using that service, buying that product, etc. And if it's not done in an inclusive way, you're limiting how broad that market is, but also putting quite a lot of inconsistency into the experience.
I used to work in a consumer goods company, and we used to talk back then on the first moment of truth and second moment of truth. And the first one is, how can you make your product and service desirable for people, and how can you attract potential customers? And the second one is when you actually are using the product or service, and what's your experience using that is going to make you repurchase that. Or key concept that you mentioned is authenticity, and this is the way that you can see, hey, this is a company not faking to be inclusive. It's a company that actually having as part of their company people that are understanding their needs, so they can either have the right message delivered to the right people, and then to have a great experience while using this product and service.
What's lovely is there's almost a third moment of truth too, and particularly I think increasingly now, and that is whether it's family and friends of the person, whether it's other people with similar needs to that person, or whether it's just people that prefer to put their money in an organisation that is more purpose-led than less so, that there's kind of a halo effect that goes on the brand when it's genuine. So when they've done something that fundamentally differentiates their product or service to make it better for a community that has been traditionally excluded, it will attract people obviously who want that product, and that's really useful. When people have that experience and it's better, they'll tell other people like themselves, this works really well. And there's really high loyalty when you're consistently even just usable and functional to people that are quite often regularly failed.